tonight here on a special occasion. I'm protesting my wife because she's got me doing this crazy crash diet. And in response to this crazy crash diet that she's got me wanting to do, uh, well, not that I want to do it, that she's wanting me to do, I said, well, if you want me to do that crash diet, I'm just going to have to stream every single day that I stick to this crash diet. And to my surprise, she said, okay, do that. So I'm here tonight on day one of my crash diet streaming. And tonight I think I only have time for one game of Magic, but we're going to try to make it count. But first, let me tell you about this crazy diet. It's called the Whole30. And there are some. I don't know if I can trust them, but there are some people out there who would call this thing a lifestyle change or some kind of nonsense like that. But it's a crash diet. They want you to do 30 days of ridiculous rules and what you eat. And in fact, let me pull them up on screen real quick. This is what they expect of you. Make sure I can actually see this and it's not. Well, it keeps resizing. Okay, so this is what we're looking at. No added sugar. Real artificial. I can kind of deal with that. No alcohol. I don't drink, so that's not a big deal. Um, but then it gets kind of crazy. No grains. No legumes, which I'm probably pronouncing right, but who even calls them that? I don't think that's a real word. I think they made it up just to sound fancy. Um, but anyway, and don't eat dairy. Don't eat other words that you can't pronounce. And don't eat baked goods, junk foods, or treats, even if they have approved ingredients. Um, so basically, they've taken all my favorite foods except for meat and taken them off the list. Um, and that's kind of like a kick in the teeth, except in the stomach, um, which may actually wither away at some point over the next 30 days, but um, we'll see. Anyway, um, I'm anticipating some misery, but I am also looking forward to the excuse to get to stream every day, even if it's only enough for one match of Magic. I'm going to be here every day until I give up this stupid diet, streaming at least one match. So here goes. Let me get this out of the way. And we're going to go ahead and start with a game of Modern, even though today was the release of Ixalan and there are tons of new cards out. Unfortunately, I checked Mana Traders and they don't have access to the new cards yet, even though they're technically legal. The whole rental service has to stock their stores, I guess, before they start renting things. Um, but we're gonna jump straight into a game, and if I can stay focused on the game and not my empty stomach, then we'll talk a little bit more about this insane diet that I am currently suffering through. So, Put in here we are playing Copycat. Posting a new match. Playing against Petco3434. I wonder if this person represents the store. If this is a store account for Petco, that'd be funny. Somehow I think that's unlikely. This hand looks iffy at best. Not great. But I'm going to keep it because what the heck? We've only got one match. I don't want to mold a 5 and throw it away. Plus we have the potential to get some goods out. So this ridiculous diet has got me no Thoughtseize. No, no, no. Oh, it's not. What deck plays this? I feel like I've seen this before, but anyway, we're gonna run out this wall and hope we hit a land. If it's an untapped green source, we can, yes. Sometimes you just run good. Maybe this is my good luck bonus from sticking to this crazy diet so far. But anyway, I don't know why I can't remember, but I really cannot remember what deck plays these. I remember seeing them before. Anyway, we've got access to 5 mana, so I don't see any reason not to go ahead and run out green white. Our voice. Just in case our opponent has some shenanigans or something. Play the voice first. We'll run out Saheeli. A little scry action in, see what we can hit. We need another land. I think we just need something to combo with here. So anyway, crazy diet, no grains, no good stuff, just meat and fruit and vegetables. And since I'm not a big fan of vegetables, except for, you know, the good ones, which are all starchy, like corn, for example, I get stuck with a diet of basically meat and fruit for a full 30 days. And my wife gives me this book. It's like this giant book. And she's like, read this section. And it's basically a whole 5 pages or so about how miserable I'm going to be. And somehow this is supposed to make me excited about this diet. I'm not sure how that was supposed to work. But who am I to doubt this crazy, nutty diet? I feel like my opponent's going to make me sacrifice a bunch of lands. I really cannot remember what this deck is. Smallpox. Okay. So discard Kiki. We're not getting there anytime soon, especially after we sack stuff. We'll discard or sacrifice Voice. Maybe. Yeah, we might as well go ahead and get some beat down in and a land. Keep our options open. Although this deck could be playing Blood Moon. It's a very real possibility. So maybe there was some advantage to playing the to letting one of these go instead of the basic forest. but we'll see. Oh, seems like at one point, I don't know. I don't know. Well, Colossus. Bottom. White. Guardian. Well, we got that one. The more I play this deck, the more I like it. Stony Silence seems especially good here, since those border posts, I believe, are artifacts. I think that's right. Double check to make sure before I... Yep, they are artifacts. So that'll help a ton. If we're going on that, we might as well go for these as well. We know our opponent's playing some graveyard shenanigans because we saw Bloodghast. And I think at this point, we're playing against... we're playing against at least a little bit of land destruction. So I think I want to cut the top end here some. Maybe shave a guardian. I do kind of want to keep the... I'm shaving it. I think Stony does the same thing. I'm going to go with this. Oh, I should have saved Resto Angel instead of Guardian. That was counterproductive. Do we keep this? I think we do. We have some anti-smallpox cards here. We can get Nissa out, so colored mana isn't a major issue with the Healy. I mean, we might just run into like Thoughtseize your game plan away, but who knows? Oh, nope, not yet. Okay, so here I think we want to drop Bird first. Next turn, assuming Bird survives, we can do Oath and a Voice, which is better. 2 is better than 1. And this is just more mana efficient if our opponent can't interact. It doesn't look like they can. At the same time, we could just jump straight into a Saheeli. But then I think we go Voice first. Oops, cancel. Go ahead and pay 2. Yes. Play the Oath. Oh, wow. Well, I guess we'll take the Plains. Just in case there's a Blood Moon in our near future. And then pass. Just in case. Oh, sorry, opponent. Meant to hit F6 there. Because I'm doing nothing on your turn. Okay. Obelisk. What are we ramping into here? I really thought that I was gonna see something. Something other than what we're doing here. Hmm. Play land. We'll attack for 2. I guess technically I probably should have attacked for 4 there, made the copy. But I don't. Um, I think we're gonna finish this game with. I think we can put that on top. Actually, we have no idea what our opponent's doing, except that they're playing Colossus. We did see Colossus right before the end of the last game. Leave the path on top just to hedge against that. It looks like our opponent's not going to be able to interact with us though. So we'll do green, green, white, evolution, sack a creature. Okay, okay. Get our guardian. Okay. And there it is. And that is our one match of the day. I'm kind of tired and empty stomached and have a little bit of a headache after just day 1 of this crazy diet that I'm on. So we're going to call it a day after just one match. But hope everybody out there is having a great one. We'll see you next time, which will be tomorrow in this case, for some more of me protesting the Whole30 crash diet, which some people mistakenly call a lifestyle change. Have a good night, everybody. We'll see you soon.